So finally, My Hero Academia Chapter 344 spoilers officially out. Let's get into the spoilers. So the title for Chapter 344 is Main Character. The chapter starts with a flashback of All Might in the students' dormitory, saying that searching for All for One is useless. To catch a coward like him, you have to lure him out, and their plan connects to Aizawa's in that aspect. Tsukauchi says that, assuming the villains still have search, All for One would be able to confirm Deku's position from a distance. That's why Eraser's suggestion was to use Aoyama to take him to an isolated place. Everyone is happy to hear that he will be part of the plan, but Momo remembers what his parents said about him knowing when they are lying. Tsukauchi replies that they have already found an answer to this. The couple's conversations with All for One were always through some transmission device. Never face to face. He must have a way to identify lies by the tone of their voice. So Aizawa also thought of a way to make a voice reach All for One's ears without a hint of falsity in it. That's when Shinso enters the room and the students go wild, saying that his uniform is really cool. Since Aizawa explained the plan, because back at the joint training, he couldn't use his quirk to make others talk on their own. Shinso then explains that, in order to be worthy of entering the hero course, he has strengthened his quirk and will be able to control Aoyama's parents. The students are very happy and wondering about his hero name and which class he will enter, asking it to be A. And Nezu interrupts and says that, although Shinso doesn't have a provisional license, Mara from the Public Safety Commission has given him permission to use his quirk in this situation. Tokoyami wonders how they will be able to mobilize the heroes if All for One still has search, because it would be too easy for him to spot the trap. All Might says they don't have to be in the same place and cuts to the central hospital, where we see Aizawa, Vlad, Monoma, and Kurikiri. Aizawa says it was All Might's request and Vlad asks if Monoma is ready to play such an important role. He teases Aizawa by saying that it seems like a joke to ask him to master such a quirk in just a few days. Eraser apologizes and says that Kurikiri no longer responds to his voice and must not know who he really is. Now that Aizawa has lost one of his eyes, he can barely use Erasure properly, so he probably won't be able to do much in the next war. Monoma comforts him by saying that, according to everyone who was in Jakku, all the heroes would have been wiped out if Eraserhead hadn't been there. Monoma then goes on to say that he is used to hear that he could never become a real hero with this quirk, that it is a supporting character's power. Vlad then puts his arm on his shoulder and says that in this strategy there are no supporting characters. Monoma will shine as one of the protagonists. Cut back to the present with the heroes coming out of the portals, while Monoma laughs and boasts about his achievement. We see All Might in a command room with several screens, saying that they were already expecting All for One to bring an army, because if he steals one for all now, he won't have to run and hide anymore, so he's going all out. Dabi advances towards Endeavor, saying that he didn't expect to find him here, and asks if he would like to watch his fellow heroes die first. He shoots out a huge amount of fire, but at the same time, a giant iceberg of ice is expelled from the portals. Shoto comes out of them right away and says that he will not let his idiot brother act as he pleases. Dabi notices his presence and starts laughing. All Might then shouts, "System Troy, on." And we see huge metal constructs coming out of the ground, trapping the villains inside them. All for One wonders why the heroes did that, knowing that they can destroy these things in seconds, but soon understands what the real intent is. Chapter end with Tsukauchi tells All Might that this time they'll be able to win with the plan he's created. The metal cages begin to move and Monoma opens the portals once again, while All for One confirms that the plan is to separate the villains. So, that's it guys. Apart from all this, let me know in the comment section what you would like to see in story. Anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, and good luck to all.